Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing okay. It is a rainy day. I had plans of doing a bunch of work outside, doing a little construction on some stuff in the chicken pens and on one of our decks. But as luck would have it, I don't feel like getting wet. But I got plenty to do inside. I am starting our seed saving because a lot of the stuff we planted was indeed heirloom plants, and I want to try to save a lot of these to replant. With the way things that had been going on in the past year or two, I am trying not to rely on a supply chain in areas that I can provide for myself and my family and my people, my groups, the people that associates that I run with. So we're saving seeds. These, I'll show you how we do it. I'm doing a bunch of different ones, and we'll just kind of go through a process. This is my hydroponic section that we're in, and I have stripped it down completely because I was doing everything outside now. So you will have to forgive the mess. It is indeed a train wreck. I have to strip the shelf and then reline it, and then we'll start back. But before I do all that, hit that like and subscribe button because it will really help us out a whole lot. It would really help us. More to come. And we are back, and you say to yourself, what is this, good sir? This is a Black Knight heirloom tomato, and it had started going bad on the vine. So what I decided to do was use this for the video today, and basically we're going to make a nasty mess out of it. But you can see the seeds. Now these seeds are surrounded by that gel, and that gel is a protective layer that keeps the seeds moist and allows them to stay in kind of like a hibernation until it's time, until the conditions are right and they can germinate. Now, this could be days, weeks, months. Usually it's longer than days. But what happens is, as the elements wear on the seeds, that layer breaks down and the seed is able to germinate. So what we're doing is actually a type of fermentation. We're going to let this guy sit like this, and we're going to write somewhere around the jar, Black Knight heirloom tomato. And the nice thing about these are that they actually turn black. The whole tomato turns a really nice black. Now, this is how it's going to sit, and it already is beginning to stink. That's kind of why I do this down here. We're going to let this sit for about a week, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator that I use for seed germination. So hang on, I'll show you that. Okay, and you can see I've already started these. In here I've got poblanos, jalapeno. Those are hot jalapenos. And I've got some really mild jalapenos as well that we're going to do. These are mild banana peppers. These are cherry watermelon tomatoes. I've promised these seeds to a few different people, so I'm doing these. And these are Black Knight large heirlooms. Now, I'll pull these seeds out. This is how I do it. This may not be the way. This is my way. And we'll get those set up. And you can see that I've got about 30 seeds or so on there. And that is from maybe 3 or 4 of the watermelon cherry tomatoes. Here is the stuff that I have fermented. And yes, it is moldy and growing, but you'll see all of the seeds. And once we pull them out, we'll lay them on this, and this will help. There we go. That's a good shot right there. And this will get off that scummy layer, and this will help us save the seeds for a while. In here, you'll see I have large okra pods. I let these get this big. They're hard and woody now. They're too large to really eat and be enjoyable. Full of seeds though. These are Clemson spineless. And I'm gonna have to label everything. These are Clemson spineless, and these will be enough for me to do for my garden in case, for my garden, let's leave it at that. These are Cubanelle peppers, and you can see these are enough for a couple of good plantings. These are some of those cayennes that I did, and these are some of the pepperoncinis. I think that's how you pronounce it. And these things are set up. Now, I'm going to pause you right here and turn you around because I want to tell you the method behind the madness for my seed saving. Okay guys, now we're back. I go by what we eat and what we like, what our household uses. From that, I draw enough seed to plant reasonably, maybe a few extras. Say I plant 4 plants and I use 2 plants, 2 seeds per plant, that's 8 seeds. And so I will throw in an extra 2 or 3 seeds, so that is 1 planting. Then I have a backup set in case something happens and all of those die. I can completely replant everything that I had planted initially. So if I needed 10 seeds, I would do 20 seeds. And then I would probably do another 20 seeds to give away to people that asked about it. So that is how I do it. Now seeds weigh next to nothing. So you don't really have to be that stringent. So if I can fill a cigar box up full of certain seeds that I wanted of one type, like bean seeds, that would be fine. My grandfather used to save all of his okra seeds on top of the refrigerator in a dress sock, like an old blue dress sock, with the end tied up. And he had it big ball, and he would plant 80 or 100 okra, and you get from that, you'd get about 75 plants, and that is what he did. And he would renew and redo and mix it all in. So that is what he did forever and ever. So if you're seed saving, and if you have any questions about certain seeds, email me, and we'll go through the process of, you know, whether or not it needs to be cold or whatever. But make sure that you save the seeds to where they are patent and they will be able to germinate easily. And I've got a lot of different tricks and things that I use to germinate with. Hang on, I'll show you one that I'm working on right now. This sounds odd. Here is a really good trick to germinating seeds. Liquid smoke. It works. I can tell you why. I can give you a very nice scientific answer, but that would take up a whole different video. But rest assured, this works. Which is why I can do a lot of stuff easier. Plan for 2 seasons worth and extra. And that to me would be enough to get you over a hump. If this planting failed, you got rained out, snowed out, iced out, weather changed, hail came in and killed all your plants, you can replant. That's my thought. So I'm going to wrap this up. because I've got to fish these seeds out, and I do that again with a teaspoon, and just do it. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know, and I'll respond to them as best I can. If I need to, I'll send you a video response. Take care of you people, guys.